Hi, I'm Pia Pan Piamrats. I'm the co-founder and head of strategies at Head100 marketing agency. My role is to ensure all the works we create for our clients are the best, and to ensure that I have to make sure that our team and our partners are inspired every day.
On a daily basis?
Well, I think we all make about 100 decisions every day, starting from what to eat, what not to eat, what to say, what not to say, to skip the gym, yes, no, maybe. So we made that decisions in our personal life every day. Same for business. So we made many decisions. But I would say one of the toughest decisions in my role as a gatekeeper of the company is to decide whether every work that we produce at Head100, is it good or is it great? Yeah, so we have to make some tough calls when we look at all the solutions coming on the table. That is it rooted in strong insights? Are the ideas wild enough? Will our clients' heart beat when they hear what we have to say? So these are the tough decisions. Yes, no, or maybe. So these are the things that you know that your team has been spending hours working on that, but deep down you know that it's not good enough. And in order to really make sure our works are always the best, we have to push the limits. In our company, we do what we call 3D process. So in every project that we do, the 3D starts with a define. We develop and we deliver. So during the defining stage is one of the most important, where we do a 360 degrees audit. And this means that in every work we do, we have to really understand the insights and the foresights in order to derive the best strategies or creations for our clients. If you do a food innovation, you can't ask a consumer what you want, because they would never know what is missing in their life. So we have to make sure that we speak to different people, and sometimes you have to speak to the chefs, you have to speak to the food bloggers, the nutritionists, in order to find what's missing in these people's life. The best success we can measure is, are we adding value to consumers' life? And the second thing is any business impact to the brands. I think one of the biggest mistake I've made in my business was to be afraid of making mistake. About 3 years ago, I attended a marketing technology conference in San Francisco, where we were so excited. I went with my partner, and we came across many interesting partners, technology companies in the US, who wanted to collaborate with us for Asia market. And we came back home with all the excitement that we had. But then back to business. So we are so busy, super busy for our day-to-day business. And we were also very nervous to dive into things which is a new territory, and we wanted more time to investigate. So it took us a year, without trying, just trying to think through the whole process. And so we missed out a lot during that year. So we came around the second year, and we finally managed to find the right partners, and then we started the whole new ventures into the marketing technology scope of work. But the learning was, you will never be ready. You could never be 100% ready for any decisions in business or in life. So as long as there's potential, I think what we could have done was to start small, to pilot, test, learn from it, and then run after it. We could have picked up all the learning in a year that we missed out, just sitting there and trying to think through in our heads. Since then, we have embedded the culture at Head100 to encourage everyone to learn and to experiment. It's okay to fail. It's okay to learn, as long as you don't make the same mistake twice. If you're surrounded with a great team, you know that you're never alone. I think that's the best way to be motivated at all times.